Well, hello there. Welcome to my Wednesday. It's it's already 11 o'clock. Trucks are all out. My brother's delivering to the airport right now. My dad went to run an errand, and I've just been putting in invoices, putting in orders, making our shopping list for this afternoon, and just waiting for my brother to be done with the airport, and then I'm going to meet him at Restaurant Depot, and we're going to work backwards and shop on our way back. He's got the big truck, so I'm actually already getting stuff for Friday. I'm just like, let's just do it all, bang it out. Yeah, kind of a weird day. I don't know. I mean, it's 11 o'clock. The day seems to just be flying by. I've got a lot on my mind right now. Back at the store, grabbing the chicken. They don't have boneless, skinless chicken thighs, so we're going with chicken breasts. And I made some frozen peas, and I need some hair products. And that's it. In and out. Let's go. All right, we made it back home. Got the stuff in the fridge and kind of looked at the instructions on what the preparation is going to be for dinner. I do have to cook the rice first, get that going, because that's probably the longest part of it. Then I got to dice up the chicken, dice up the veggies, and then it's season, cook the chicken and veggies, add this paste and stir that for a little bit, then add the sauce and the water, let it simmer, and biggity bam, we got tiki masala. Tiff's doing better. Kind of, didn't go work today. Just been kind of laying lounge around the bed and drinking Gatorade and whatnot. But caught up with her. Sierra is at a new grand opening for BlackRock. She's working there to help the new employees and get the stand, get the stand running. So what they do is they transfer, other employees from other stands to go work the new ones with the new employees. So she gets paid like way more money. She gets like she knows exactly what her rate is. She gets like an extra like $5 an hour or something like that. It's just her and one other girl from their store. They're the two employees of the month. I don't know if I said this. Sierra got the first employee of the month for her store. The first one. She was the first employee of the month. And she just is constantly getting compliments from management and whatnot. And she's doing great. She's thriving. She's loving it. And like I said, she specifically, the two places that she applied to when she changed jobs was places that she could transfer to in Tempe, because her plan is to keep working, unless something else comes up, something changes, she plans on just transferring to Tempe and continuing to work at BlackRock. So anyway, she's at the new one, and she's gonna be working there for the next few days, actually. I just saw my calendar blow up with all their invites, because the kids put their work schedules on our family calendar, so we know exactly what nights the kids are working, we know their schedules, and we do the same thing. Like, hey, if we have a family thing, or if we're going out of town or anything like that, we use this kind of group calendar, so it's really great that the kids just adopted that, and we know what they're doing. So I saw that she's gonna be at that coffee stand for the next week or so. This weather though, man, it is 97 degrees. I saw something, I think Chuck sent it to me, that, or no, it was on X, that's what it was. He tagged me in it, that we broke a record, like highest temperature for this day in March, like 96 degrees, something like that. It was a new record. And I definitely am feeling it. I've stopped wearing my hoodie. Yes, it's cold when I'm in the coolers, but that's why I switched to a zip-up hoodie, because I can just throw it on real quick when I need it and pull it off when I don't. But I need to get some new shoes for shorts, because the shoes I'm wearing right now are kind of like boots. They're high ankle boots, and so I went with pants. My shoes that I wore the last 2 years were completely worn out, and I tossed them at the end of summer last year when I switched to pants. So I do need some new shoes. So at some point this week we'll have to go and get some new shoes for shorts. Steel toe, non-slip, that sort of thing are a must for me. But yeah, so since the weather is warming up considerably, guess what's happening? All the flowers are blooming. The bees are buzzing. I can smell the flowers, the trees, the sisus that line up the streets, and soon the mesquites. Mesquites haven't bloomed yet, but they will very soon. It's just my nose is already starting to get stuffy. I can already feel it. These dandelions here, and of course the creosotes. Love the smell of these, especially when it rains. It's the best. But yeah, just Flowers are blooming everywhere. Those are, I forget what the exact name, but it's like a bird of paradise. It's a yellow bird of paradise. Of course, oleanders bloom almost year round. Bougainvilleas bloom year round. That's the pretty pink ones there. Those have thorns, FYI. If you ever see those, don't just grab it because they have littered with thorns. But it's like the leaves actually turn into the flowers, and then those things fall off, and they're like these brittle pink. You can kind of hear it, listen. And so they are the messiest. They're beautiful to look at, but if you own one in your yard, oh my God, they're the messiest freaking plants. Let me tell you. Oh wow, they landscaped. Oh no, they got rid of all the vegetation. What the hell? There's my bench. I love my cozy little bench. I could hide out in there. It's funny, I was just seeing on Facebook in the community group that people were complaining about them doing this, them chopping these bushes down to nothing. And I understand it. It's to help promote root growth. But dude, now the benches look like crap. Oh, damn. I'm disappointed. Anyway, so I got that price sheet off to that new potential customer. I keep saying new customer. He's not a new customer yet. New potential customer. And I don't know if I told you a couple of days ago, but we got our second order for the new customer that we did get, the sushi place, which I got to take the kids there. I got to see if the kids want to go this weekend, or maybe Friday. Definitely should take Cade there. But anyway, got a second order from him, and then, oh, no way. Look at that. That is a hoof. That is a hoof. Whoa. That looks like maybe like a baby deer. Get out of here. Where's the rest of the carcass? That's wild. Damn coyotes, man. Gotta watch out, they'll get you. Seriously though, where's the rest of the carcass? If they drag the bone up here, is it down in the wash? There's a dead deer somewhere. This looks like a path. Let's go in here. You'd think I definitely would smell it if there was a dead carcass. There'd be some vultures circling around or something, but crazy. Wild. That's, I think, the first time I've seen that still has like fur on it, like it's fresh, right? Like I've seen like bones out in the middle of nowhere that have been there for a while, but that still has fur on it. That's fresh. Whoa. Anyway, got the price sheet off to the new potential customer, and then while my brother and I were shopping at Restaurant Depot, I saw a vehicle in the parking lot for this restaurant, and I didn't realize they had 9 locations. I'd been to one, and I knew I was like, I need to go in here and try and work some business out of them. Like this is our perfect demographic, our perfect ideal customer. But then I see they have 9 locations. I'm like, oh, like if we can get in there and just even get a small fraction of their business, even if it's just produce, worth it. 9 locations all across the valley. We could deliver them 6 days a week to all the 9 locations. Like you know, every other day we go left, and every other day we go right. Easy. So I asked the guy when he was coming out to his truck, I said, hey, I see you have 9 locations. Where's your like home office or your main location? Where would I go if I wanted to talk to like a general manager for And he's like, oh yeah, it's Tempe. I said, okay, cool. He's like, you a produce company? I said, we are, family owned. My dad, say the name. Whenever I say the name, they're always like, what's the name? And I say the name, they're like, I never heard of it. I'm like, it's small family owned business. My dad's been doing it forever. Me, my brothers, yada, yada, yada. Give him my card, and he asked about, minimums, and are we competitive with like Restaurant Depot? I said, we are. In fact, I didn't know this at the moment, but after the fact, I found out that our tomatoes are actually $1.50 to $2 cheaper right now, delivered. So that's the bonus. That's the thing too that I have to kind of send home is like, hey, yeah, look, we may not always be cheaper, but you have to remember that price is delivered. You didn't have to drive over here, go around the store shopping, stand in line, load it, drive back and unload it. Someone did it for you. such like Instacart or DoorDash, right? It's always gonna be cheaper for you to go to the restaurant or go to the fast food store and get it yourself versus having someone else do it for you. You're gonna pay a premium to have someone else do it for you. It's convenience. Wish these lights worked. They were solar at one point. See here, look, they chopped these down a little while ago and look, they're already starting to come back. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. It looks like crap for a couple of weeks and then they come back and start growing back and they look stronger than ever. I was just thinking about this a minute ago when I was out back. I probably should, I need to Google how to take care of the plants that are in my backyard that keep dying. I wonder if I'm supposed to be doing that. I wonder if at some point I'm supposed to be chopping them down to nothing and letting them grow back. I honestly have never done that before. I'm scared to, even though I see everyone else do it, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably what I should do. But I need to Google that specific plant. I know the name of it, so Google that and see like what the maintenance for that is. I don't miss having grass. I definitely don't miss maintaining it and mowing it and winter seeding and all that stuff, but I do miss the smell. I do miss the feel walking through it barefoot, you know, in the summertime. I do miss that. So this past weekend, in case you didn't watch the vlogs, which why haven't you watched the vlogs? Last weekend was Founders Weekend, right? Founders Day weekend. It's when our community was founded, and big celebration, 3-day celebration. Obviously Saturday being the big block party, that's the best thing. We don't tend to do the family picnic on Sunday, though I think Tiffany and Sear walked over there at some point just to check it out. Obviously I was gone at the races, but kids are older now, so we don't really do the family picnic. And then Friday we walked over there, it was okay, but again, not enticing enough to spend the evening there. You know, we just walk over, check it out because it's convenient and that's it. But just seeing the community all come out together, for the event and be reminded that we have that event, like literally our HOA fees and dues and everything provides so much for us as community members. Like, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome that, I mean, every year too, we had Collective Soul this year. We had like Cool in the Gang last year. 3 years ago, it was some country singer. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but my brother knew who it was. My sister-in-law Jessica was super excited that he was here. So, you know, they actually get some kind of named band, right? Not some cover band or some no-name. It's pretty good, pretty decent band, even if they're just older and not as popular. So it's just a nice reminder of how lucky and fortunate we are to live here. And again, like I never get old saying this, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Tiff and I were just saying this. I think it was Saturday night or Sunday, whatever. That like serendipity, how things worked out with COVID. Like buying the house that we did to get us in this area, get the kids into these schools, and then going, you know what, this isn't the right fit. Sell that house, move in here, but rent, because we didn't want to rush into buying the next house. We said that. That's the reason why we moved into a rental. We didn't want to just buy another house and be like, okay, we wanted to wait and find the right house because we didn't want to move again. We wanted that last move to be the last move. Then COVID happened, which postponed it, prolonged it another 6-8 months. And it all worked out. We found the house that we got, and I am so freaking happy. Like, I mean, I would have been happy with any house in this neighborhood, in this community, but to be so close to the main street, to be so close to all the activities and all the festivities, to the new commercial buildings, and to all these parks, the good parks, the big parks. There's parks everywhere. There's 170 parks in this neighborhood, but to be so close to the big ones, the good ones, the things that always has stuff going on. So lucky, so fortunate, so happy. Speaking of which, this is Founders Park. This is the original community park. It's huge. I think it's the biggest. This is actually where they used to have the Founders Day family picnic. So they would just line up all their easy ups all the way around, and they'd have their rib barbecue contest here. And this is the site of many, many photo shoots. You see families come out here and take family photos, prom, homecoming photos, baby announcements, wedding announcements, engagement photos. Just, I saw a proposal over here one time where they lit up the sign that says, "Will you marry me?" It's just fantastic. And this is where Sierra and Jacob got their prom photos done. I did my Verizon ad read here. You guys remember that? One of my last big sponsorships I did an ad read with Verizon right there. And I walked in here and did it. See, like they're doing a photo shoot. See, like Star Wars. Like an engagement photo. Like engagement photos, or he's got a Vader helmet and there's a Boba Fett. I think it's Boba Fett. She's got the boots on. I love it. What timing? I'm talking about photo shoots and there's literally a photo shoot going on. I love it. So this is a sight to see right here. This is the main street. I don't know how well it's being translated with this wide angle lens. I'll try and zoom in here with my dinky 2x zoom, but Main Street, green grass, green trees, a half a mile of just boom. It's beautiful. Gorgeous. So, as I mentioned this morning, I've been watching more vlogs, and one of the things I'm trying to pay attention to when I'm watching these vlogs is, what are they talking about? Like, a lot of times I watch vlogs for the scenery, but it's certain people, like Casey Neistat for one, Peter McKinnon is another, that I actually want to know what they're talking about. What are they talking about? What are they into? What do they care about? And unfortunately, Casey's not vlogging, and Peter doesn't really vlog either. He talks about his passions, his hobbies, which it's photography, cameras, or something he gets into. Like, he talked about journaling for a couple of episodes, but I still really, really enjoy listening to him talk. But with a lot of other vloggers that I'm watching, I'm listening to what they're talking about. Like, okay, what are their interests? What is it that they're talking about in their vlogs? And one of the things that a trend is what they're into, what they're doing, why they're at the place that they're vlogging at, right? And granted, I watch a lot of van lifers and campers, and because that's what I enjoy. Again, it's the scenery and it's the living that life. I just love to see the nature and whatnot. And it reminded me that my lack of hobbies, my lack of activities that I do on a personal level really hinder my conversation piece with you. For a while there was New World, which I guess, I think I broke it down one time. It's like talking about New World is like talking about golf or horse racing or rodeo, something that's niche enough that some of you may participate in, some of you may enjoy that, but most don't, right? We all have our own little things. It's not like I'm talking about football or basketball where it's like millions of people and thousands that watch this video can relate to and can chime in on. But one of the things that's a constant for me is food, right? I love to eat. I love to eat, whether it's at home or on the go, I love to eat. And I appreciate good culinary. And a caveat to that, a separate to that conversation, is cooking, right? And I really, really do want to do more cooking because I want to eat more food. And I want to learn how food is prepared and the proper way to cook it. Well, that's a bummer. Looks like someone's sprinkler systems are down. Or maybe they're not living here right now. But their yard looks like trash compared to the community. You can see what the community takes care of the grass. And then you see someone's yard like this and you're like, oh, they don't take care of the grass. Womp, womp, womp. Imagine having $1 million home and not taking care of your yard. These guys knows what's up. Beautiful, beautiful home, beautiful yard. Though, I was gonna say, I think those are Christmas trees. No, they're just the juniper style trees. But yeah, beautiful home, beautiful yard, well maintained. Could use a little fertilizer. Fix your sprinkler. I feel like I need to lean more into cooking. I watch a ton of cooking videos, mostly shorts. I'll be honest with you, mostly shorts. The that type of content is just perfect for shorts, where it's just like the video of the pan or the plate, and it's just like boom, 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 and then food, right? Love those videos. Those are my favorite like shorts to watch, and primarily on YouTube Shorts. Instagram, it tends to be more comedy, more funny stuff, slapstick stuff. And I honestly never go on TikTok anymore. In fact, I removed it off my homepage just because it was just taking up real estate and I never use it. But I check it on Instagram quite often, and obviously I'm on YouTube all the time. To wrap this conversation up, cooking is something that is very relatable. Everybody eats. Whether you like to cook or not, you like to eat. You like to eat something. You have to eat something. So I think if I just lean more into food in general, but with an emphasis on cooking and preparing, and even just talking about like ingredients and nutrients, right? What's good, what's bad. That's an easy thing for me to keep focused on. So as I end this conversation, wrap up my walk, get home, we're gonna start chopping up some chicken and veggies, and we're gonna make some tiki masala. Oh, one last thing. I just wanted to say thank you for watching. Thank you for making me a part of your day. I love reading your comments saying how you watch me every day when you're making dinner, or when you're eating dinner, or when you're drinking your morning coffee. I had one that said they watched me in bed. Like the timing that I like when they roll over bed, my vlogs are reposted. So like they see the notification, they click on the notification, takes them right to my vlog. I was like, oh, good morning. But yeah, no, I really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, if you're new here, if you're watching my vlogs but you just haven't actually done the thing, hit that subscribe button. We are slowly creeping towards 1 million subscribers. It's gonna take me 10 years to get there, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, plus it just, if you hit subscribe, my videos are gonna show up on your homepage more often. And if you really wanna get crazy, you can click the bell to get notifications. You know, that's a thing. I've actually started using notifications more often. There's a couple channels that I turn notifications on because it's like I wanna know when the vlog posts, because it reminds me, oh, the vlog's up, because I'll hit it and then I'll listen to it when I'm working. Or if I'm at my computer and I see the notification pop off, I'll pull it up on my computer and start watching the vlog. So notifications do work. It's all about timing. But anyway, I just wanted to thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm so hungry. I can't wait to cook and eat this food. Hopefully it's not too much of a pain in the ass to make. Oh man, pool season is right around the corner. Look at that, kids are already playing. It's a heated pool, so when it's 90 degrees outside, why not? This is the one vegetable that I can't take home because we don't break cases of it, and we only have 5-pound bags of the buds. So this is literally the one vegetable that I have to buy. Everything else, for the most part, I can take home with ample notice. Obviously didn't know what I was making for dinner tonight, so we bought all this from the store. We got 2 small zucchini. It did say butternut squash, but those things are huge. And I was like, we're doing chicken and veggies, so I went with just regular zucchini. One of the big problems I have cooking and vlogging is I like to listen to music, and so I'm constantly getting dinged from background music. I can't have long clips. They have to be like less than, I don't know, 8 seconds. It seems to be the sweet spot is about 8 seconds. So just bear with me a while. Just chop, chop, chop. I love broccoli. Broccoli and cauliflower, 2 of my absolute favorite vegetables. And I can eat them pretty much any way. I can eat them raw like this. I can eat them steamed, sauteed, grilled, deep fried. Oh my God, buffalo style cauliflower is the best. I prefer it over chicken, not even gonna lie. I'll eat a plate of buffalo cauliflower every day. We might only need one. And compare it to the broccoli, that seems about the same amount right there. We're doing a little over a pound of chicken, 1 crown broccoli, 1 zucchini, and then maybe a cup of peas. That seems about right, right? I mean, I know Tiffany's not gonna complain about more veg. Nah, screw it. We bought it for dinner. Let's throw it in there. Definitely more zucchini, but that's Tiff's favorite vegetable. She loves zucchini and squash, so make her happy. And now I have a solution for the music. All right, so these are the kits that I bought. Patox brand? I don't know. 3 Simple Steps Tiki Masala curry sauce kit. So it comes with a seasoning packet, a paste packet, and the sauce packet. There's your 3 steps. Season, stir in, stir in. Oh, it smells good. Of course, baby wants to go out as soon as I start doing this. All right, packet 2 in with the chicken, and now we're just kind of stirring it all up. One big pot. All right, now that they're all coated, throw a little oil in the pan, get that heated up, and we're gonna brown these up just ever so slightly before we move on to the second step. All right, step 2, 1/4 cup of water per packet, so 1/2 cup total, and our paste packets. Smells amazing. I can't imagine this is just gonna continue to get better and better. All right, stir that around. Release the flavors, it says. Release the flavors. See, this is why I cook these types of meals when it's my turn to cook, because this is something Tiffany would never cook. And I am getting all bricked up, just the smell of it, and I haven't even gotten to the final phase. Oh. So when I say, people ask me what my favorite food is, favorite type of food, I always say Asian. And I say Asian specifically because it's the entire continent, right? I love Japanese food, I love Vietnamese food, I love Thai food, I love Korean food. Chinese food is probably the lowest on my totem pole. I just haven't really found, I love Szechuan. I think Szechuan is probably my one thing, but I haven't found that one Chinese dish that looks like, oh yes, you know. I guess Kung Pao chicken that's Chinese, right? I guess that would be my go-to dish. But then also Indian, right? That whole region, which I'm bad with geography, so don't quote me on this, but that area, you know, curry, those types of seasons. I love seasoning, like heavy seasoner, garlic, onion, pepper. Big on the seasoning. So this is just a flavor bomb, an aroma bomb. It's gonna be a flavor bomb. So excited. That'll be the bonus if Tiffany enjoys it as well. All right, I believe the flavors have been released. We're gonna put it on low, and then we're gonna add our sauce packets and our frozen peas for the third and final phase. Ta-da! Oh. There we go. Got some white rice over there. And some naan from the fridge. And we have tikka masala. I gotta figure out how to cook rice. I follow the instructions. I even lower the amount of time. I feel like it's just really like, no, this is better than before, but it's kind of mushy, right? It's not like, I don't know. I have to consult with my friends. They know how to cook rice. Tiff liked it. I love it. Bryce is coming down now. We'll find out what his verdict is.
I'm gonna love it.
You're gonna love it.
I'm so excited.
He's so excited.
Dude, it is so hot upstairs. Oh my god.
Is the AC on? It's on. It's been on.
No, it's 4:37.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been on.
No, but I mean, it's on. Like, it's on. Yeah.
No, and then I'm playing on my PC. Dude.
Brought home some 5 dozen eggs. They say large, but I don't know. They kind of look like mediums. Anyway, we're good to go. Omelets for everyone. It's been a while since I looked in the freezer for dessert. And Tiffany bought these Clio mini Greek yogurt bars. She said it tastes like cheesecake. We got strawberry and we got vanilla. Oh, that was caramel. It's vanilla. All right. So chocolate covered Greek yogurt bars. They got 4 grams of protein. Like, that's like gotta be the best dessert, right? Wow. That's actually delicious. 2 of these, perfect dessert. All right, so it's about 7:30. I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here, start editing it, and get it uploaded and scheduled for tomorrow morning. Shout out to everyone watching this on a TV. I know you can't comment, or at least it's not easy to comment, though they are making it better. You can now open up the app if you're watching this on YouTube or on your TV, and you can open up the app and comment while you're watching on TV. There's ways to do it, but anyway, my point is, if you're watching this on a TV, 99% of the time you're not going to be commenting on this. So just want to give you a shout out if you're watching this on TV. Appreciate you. Obviously, everyone that's watching it on a computer or tablet or mobile phone, and you can leave a comment. Always appreciate it when you do, and I'll see you tomorrow.